Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're safe and well. Happy Wednesday. It's a Wednesday for this video because, of course, it's the bank holiday tomorrow and Friday here in the UK. So we can't do it on a Friday. So what have we got for you today? Well, there has been a bit of a stushy, as we say in Scotland, around the announcement that Imperial measurements are going to be allowed again in shops. I've got a link explaining what's going on here. This does not mean a wholesale return to Imperial measurements. It is simply allowing shops, if they so choose, to serve their customers using Imperial measurements. Now, it may surprise some of you, particularly in the EU, but we still have them here in the UK. Many a jar of jam says 454 grams. Yes, it's still a pound weight. Many things are still measured in Imperial for practical purposes. Nobody can understand the weight of a newborn baby in kilos. It's always in pounds and ounces. We still drink milk and beer by the pint. We still calculate our costs of cars in miles per gallon, even though the price of the gallon itself is hideously more expensive because it's sold in litres. So it is a customer service thing. There is no desire to move away from the metric system for things like processed plants or selling chemicals or all those kind of good things. It's kind of the end user who's involved in this. Oh, and by the way, if you are concerned about Imperial measurements, then there are plenty of websites out there who can do a conversion for you very accurately and very quickly. There's really no excuse for the days when we used to have to convert between British thermal units and God knows what else in the days when I was a student. First thing they did on the Chem Eng course, yes, failed chemical engineering, dropped out after the first year, was to show us how to convert properly. And I still use that today. It's a really important skill to have if you're dealing with, say, American measurements in metric. So anyway, leaving that on one side, what have we got in reasons to be cheerful? Well, first of all, of course, with it being the Jubilee weekend, I thought we'd have some really classic British comedy. And I'm just typing it up just now. It's the two Ronnies on Mastermind, which it's got everything really. It's got the, just putting the link below this video now. It's got the wordplay, it's got the rudeness. It's just classic British comedy. The other thing is there are loads of recipes out there. We're all supposed to have a lunch. It's this classic modern bloody government saying, oh, you ought to do this. No, when we had the street parties before, they were an emergent phenomenon. That is, they came out of what people wanted to do. So what I am doing to celebrate it personally is provide a recipe, which you can find on our newsletter from last week. I'm not going to put the link in at the moment. I'll add it later below this video. So that's all to the good. And the final thing I just wanted to say is best of luck, Ali, at ChemSpec 2022 today. Yay, she's speaking at 1 p.m. Frankfurt time on the regulatory stage. And if you are there, please go along and support her. It's going to be a really good talk on what happens about the divergence between UK and EU post-Brexit. And there's lots of good information on exactly where we are right this very minute about the differences between the two systems and helpful tips on how you can deal with it if you're having to speak both languages, which kind of brings me nicely back to the speaking two languages that we do in the UK between metric and Imperial measurements. It's not such an uncommon thing, is it, to have a foot in both camps? And maybe it's a good thing because it makes us aware of the differences between the two systems. So, oh, excuse me. Dear me, you can tell it's live, can't you? So whatever you're doing today and for the whole of the Jubilee Bank Holiday weekend, I hope you stay safe and well. I hope you have a good time. I look forward to connecting with you again a week on Friday on the 10th of June. Take care of yourselves. Bye.